What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing yin in Anime Fighting Simulator. So just so you guys are aware, there are two methods that I would actually deem as worth discussing, and the first one would be boss fights and the second one would be tournament. So those are the two methods that I'm going to be talking about. I'll also briefly touch on classes, just so you guys are aware that that is the best or one of the best ways to actually increase your yin quickly. Alright guys, so on to today's video. Okay, so I have the demon fox right here. He's literally right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. Before I forget, pull out my guy. My guy is over here, he's coming in. So I just want you guys to pay attention to the boss, to the amount of yin that we get from this fight, as well as the amount of chakra that we get from this fight, right? Remember, this is a tier 1 demon fox, so we're not expecting much, but it's one of the best ways to gauge just how much we'll be getting all in all from the boss fights, you know. So I got 4 or 5k, sorry, my bad. I got 5k yin from that boss fight and 180 chakra. So that's not too bad, guys. That is not too bad. That is for a few seconds. How long did that boss fight take? That boss fight, it does not say. I think it took about 17 seconds. I'd say that the time was 200 seconds. So it took about 17 seconds to get 405k. Now the problem with this, and the biggest problem I have with this, is the timer on the iterations between tiers. So this thing takes an additional 99 seconds or 90 seconds to cool down after you defeat the boss, and that's the only problem with farming this boss. So if you wanted to farm a boss actively for yin, I would recommend you farming this guy over here. His cooldown is a little bit less. The problem is, as soon as you load into the next server, there's another timer of about 40 seconds. So that's also going to set you back. So regardless of which method you choose, if you want to farm yin through fighting bosses or if you want to farm yin through the tournament, there are timers that will stop you or hinder your progression through farming the yin. So those are the only, that is the only concern that you have with farming yin, the time limit. If it was a bit quicker, I assume that your time actively sitting behind your keyboard and pressing buttons would increase, but unfortunately we're not that privileged. So let's hop straight into tournament mode and I'll show you guys how much we get from there. Alright, so we managed to load into tournament. So the amount of yin that you earn from fighting these tournament rounds do differ according to the class that you're in as well. The maximum amount of yin that you could get from winning each fight inside of tournament would be the max amount of yin that you would earn per minute. At least that's what I've seen in my experience of doing or using this method. So if, for example, you earn 9 million yin like I do per minute, if you have the double yin chakra pass, if you have just the double yin game pass and you are Hokage currently in the game, then you will earn 9 million yen per minute, right? So if I took the maximum amount of time to fight in this tournament, then I will get 9 million yen. Okay, so that's something to also bear in mind, guys. If I do fight for the full 122 seconds, I will only get the max amount of yen inside or that my class allows per minute, right? So do note that, guys. That is very important to note. And then apart from that, if you do finish this fight quickly, you will earn less yen, obviously. So also take note of that. And then yeah, that's pretty much all that there is to say about this method. Like I said earlier, the only drawback of using this method is the fact that it does take time for you to iterate through tournament rounds. So that's the only drawback, I would say. There's nothing much other than that, you know, honestly. It's not too much of a bad method, I would say. It's just plain down simple, guys. So that is all I'm going to touch on from that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this fight now, and then let's take it from there after that. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my quirk because it looks like I'm in rest mode again. I hate it when it does this. It just glitches out and I land up resting for the whole match. So yeah, I really dislike this. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. Wait for him. Okay, got him. Ah, I missed him. Okay, I don't like it when this happens. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know where he went to. Let's see if I can try and zoom or I don't know, blast him. I don't know. This guy's doing weird things. Maybe I should just leave him. Actually, he wants us to end up second. So just to show you guys, you don't even have to win, in all honesty. He's being a coward because he hit me, so I'm gonna come out second, but he doesn't realize that we'll both lose if we run out of time. Anyways, even if you lose the tournament round, or let's say you don't win, the amount of yen that you earn actually increases. So this is actually the first time that I'm doing it where so the reason why I'm earning more over here is probably because, I don't know, I'd say that they increased it so you earn 1.5 times your max. So it's not 100% of your maximum yen that you earn a minute. It's 1.5 times your maximum yen that you earn a minute. So as you can see, my maximum yen that I earn a minute is 9 million. And if you hover over, sorry, I just want to put myself in AFK so we don't jump into another match. So if you hover over my max that I earn per minute, which would be over, actually that would be depending on my class by Son Goku, so I can't really show you that right now, but I earned 9 million yen, right, as you can see on that part of my screen. And the amount that I earned from my last fight was 13.5 million, which is exactly 50% plus 100%, so 150% of my total that I earned per minute. So that's the calculation that I've done. You guys can check that up if you'd like. You can let me know in the comment section if I am wrong on that. That would be nice to know. But other than that, those are the two worthwhile methods of actually farming yen in Anime Fighting Simulator. So let me know if you guys found this useful, or if you know of any other methods that you use to actually grind yen. And I'm not talking about sitting behind you or just watching your character spam using an auto clicker and getting yen. I'm talking about actively sitting behind your keyboard and grinding for yen. I think a nice thing to add to this game would be dungeons, where you could go and raid a dungeon and that would give you a whole lot of yen. That would be a nice way to get yen inside of this game, and it would be a nice addition to it as well. So just to show you the 4.5 million yen that I was talking about. So I am currently a Hokage, so I earn 4.5 million. My next one would be 15 million per minute, and I would earn double that because of my double yen game pass that I have currently active over here. So that's how I was doing my calculations. If you guys do know, or if you do know of any other methods, like I said previously, please let me know in the comment sections. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I want to wish you guys a happy new year if you haven't already been wished, and if you have, this is a happy new year wish from me to you personally. So happy new year, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic year. Wishing you a lot of success and happiness in this coming year. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and until next time, peace.